first time this Jaclyn Hill palette, and this is the first palette that she did. I believe it's not the original. Well, it is original. It's the new version of the original, because the original palette, the first one that she did, they discontinued it, the packaging and everything, and like the tones are still the same, but the packaging is different. I believe the other one had the tones like in the back, and this one has like a picture of her, and then it says Morphe Jaclyn Hill and how she created this palette. My husband finally got it for me. You know, I loved it. The colors were super pigmented. And then this one, I always wanted to have it, but the colors are not as pretty as the other ones. The other ones are colorful. Well, this ones have really nice nudes, as you can see. So, and then what I like from this one more than the original, because I did watch a few videos of the original palette, it didn't have the names in here. It only had it like in this sheet. And then I like that now they have the names, and pretty much they're the same. I had seen like good reviews, but also bad reviews, like bad reviews from people comparing this palette to the original, to the first original, because this is the original as well. But yeah, so I seen people comparing this palette to the original, and they say that the colors are different, that they're not even the same, the shades look different. But I also see people comparing it, and they're saying that this palette is amazing. So I just wanted to try it myself, you know, not going by what people say. Just gonna go ahead and try it out myself and see if I like it. And then I believe the other one had the letters like in handwriting. This one right here has it just printed, and it looks so much like the palette volume 2, as you can see. Only that this one says palette volume 2 and this one just says palette. So yeah, so I'm gonna be trying it for the first time, and I always wanted to try the original palette, which is this one, but this is the new version. And I heard a couple of things that the new version is not the same as the first one, that it's different, I believe, because the first one was bacon. But either way, this is the closest that I could get now to the first palette, because it's the first palette, but it's, you know, a little bit different in the ingredients. And before I start to try this palette, don't forget to like and subscribe. Using the brush JH32, I'm gonna pick up the shade Butter, and this is gonna be my transition shade, and I'm gonna be blending it all over the area of the top of my crease. Using the JH33 brush, I'm gonna be digging into this amazing color called Twerk. I love the color. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this in the area of my crease, and from the edge towards going to the inner corner of my eye, but we're not gonna go all the way in, just, you know, like a little bit more than halfway. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend this without messing up the transition shade. I don't want to take it all the way up, so just blend and blend till you get a better result. And here I just added some baking powder in my face just to clean any fallout. With the same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the shade called Royalty. This has glitter on it. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply this at the edge of my crease. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend in together with the rest of the colors. So just like that. And I will be leaving the area of my lid just blank, because I'm gonna go ahead and apply some concealer to do like a half cut crease, and I'm gonna go ahead and just shade everything in using a flat brush and cutting my crease just like that. Using any brush, you can go ahead and apply any creamy shade. I use the shade from this palette called Enlight. With the JH42 brush, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Jada, whatever. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply this shade in the area where I cut my crease, just so you could see like the detail from the difference from like the violet purple shade and then the aqua. So I'm gonna continue just to blend like in that area, leaving a little blank in the bottom. light right by my lid, just so I can go ahead and apply a different shade. Here I'm going to be using the brush JH39, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up the shade called Pool Party. I'm going to go ahead and apply this shade all over my lid just to fill it out, like all the blanks where you could see like the creamy shade. I'm just going to go ahead and fill out everything with this shimmery aqua tone. And at the same time, I am blending these colors together so you won't see any harsh lines. Here I'm just going back to my blending brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend these tones together without picking up any more product. Using my finger, I'm going to pick up the shade called Obsessed, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it right in the inner corner of my eyes just to give this look some light. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little brush, and I'm going to blend these tones together just to remove like any harsh lines. Going back to the shade called Torque, I'm going to go ahead and apply this shade in the bottom of my waterline. And once I'm done with my eyeshadow, I'm just going to remove all the powder excess from the baking. So here I'm just applying this green eyeliner pencil in my waterline. It's like an emerald shade, and I feel that this green is gonna make the look pop. And here I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some liquid eyeliner just to build like a cat eye, kinda. You could also use like gel liner. It doesn't really matter, but I'm using liquid eyeliner. And I'm gonna be using this Almay lipstick. It's like a Barbie pink. And I'm finalizing this look with some mascara. You guys can go ahead and apply some falsies or whatever you like. But I'm going to go ahead and do a quick swatching for you guys before ending this video. So stay tuned till the end. So I'm going to be swatching the rose. So first the first, and this is the End Light. Then it's Beam. These are like the creamy shades. Then we have Silk Cream. MFED. Faint. This is like a shimmer. Sissy. This is like a darker shimmer. And then we have Little Lady. And this is another shimmer. Look at that. Here I'm going to be going with the second roll. And I have Cream Cycle. I think that's how you say it. Butter. Pooter. Pukey, Hunts, Firework, and I'm so digging this one called Queen. Look at that. So pretty. This yellow right here does have like powdery, it's kind of powdery, but the rest are really good. So far this is the only one that I feel it's a little too powdery. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the third row. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with the shade Obsessed. I love this shimmer right here. SBN, this is like a brown goldish. Hilster. Then I'm going with Roxanne. This is like a matte. I'm going with Jax, it's another matte. Then Buns, it's like a transition. I love the transitions. And we're going with cran apple. That's one of my favorite juices. Look at that. Wow. I'm loving it. Because they're like so natural shades. Well, not natural, but you know, like easy to wear with any outfit. Like when you don't know what to wear, you could do your makeup first with this palette. And here I'm gonna be going with the fourth row. This one is Royalty, and it's like a purple violet or something like that. Look at that. And then I'm gonna go with Twerk. Oh, and this one is called Royalty. I'm going with Twerk. This is like a blue purple kind of. Look at that. Beautiful. Then I'm going with the shade called Hustle, and this is like a shimmer grayish nude. Now I'm going with the shade called Mix, and this is like a brown shimmer. Now I'm going with 24/7. This one is perfect for like smoky. So pretty. Now I'm going with the shade called Chip. This is like a matte brown. And now I'm going with the shade called Mocha. I love this shade right here. It's like a matte mocha shade. Look at those shades. So now I'm gonna be swatching the last row, and I'm gonna start with Pool Party. This is like a shimmery aqua. Look at that. So pretty. I'm gonna go with Jada or Jada, whatever it's called. And this is like a matte. Now I'm gonna go with the shade called Diva. I'm loving this one. It's like a green or like a dark green, kind of black shimmer to do like perfect smoky eye. Then I have the shade called Enchanted. This is like a dark greenish. And then I have Central Park. That one right there is like a matte dark brown. Look at that. Then I have Soda Pop. That's a darker brown, and it's also matte. And then I'm so digging this one. This one is called Avies or whatever. This is a creamy black, and I could feel the texture. It's super creamy. Look at that. Look at those shades. Beautiful. So far, I am enjoying this palette. I do like it. It's just as good as the Volume 2, super pigmented. The only shade probably right here, this yellow, the Cream Cycle one, is probably the only one that has like some fallout. Other than that, I just love that it has so many transition shades. Just, you know, that's just what I need for like an everyday look. So I will be using this really often. And I love the violet shades, the aquas and the shimmers. They're super pigmented, and I just love the palette. And it also has a message from Jaclyn. It says this palette is dedicated to all my subscribers and her signature. So I really enjoyed using this palette, doing this video. And to me, I love the palette. I cannot say that it sucks because it's amazing. The pigmentation is super good. And I just know I'm gonna be using this really often because of all the transition shades and shimmers. Probably just this 4 right here are the only ones that are like a little more dramatic, but to me that's okay. And I really hope you guys enjoy watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, please don't forget to like and click that notification bell just so you won't miss any of my videos. And if you're not yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.